Hey folks, how's it going? Hermes the Nerd here, and kind of wrapping up this little foray we've done over the past few videos on ramp decks and like just big mana decks. We're gonna be hitting up kind of the one that's been hanging out in the meta for the longest, Domain. However, Domain saw a huge shift with the printing of the Overlord cycle. So just these cards, because of how powerful they are, they come down earlier while still triggering Beanstalk, as well as just animating them with Zur, has basically transformed the archetype from a true, like, big mana deck that's trying to cast a Trex a little bit ahead of schedule and then just go way over the top of your opponent with a little bit of life gain, etc. Now the deck is kind of more of like a rampy mid-range deck, basically, because you're no longer trying to go way over the top. Rather, you're just trying to assemble the combination of Zur plus your Overlords to be able to swing in with massive creatures that have great attack triggers. And you're also utilizing your card advantage engine of Up the Beanstalk to be able to find those cards and get there. And yeah, you do have like your removal and sweepers, which is pretty common amongst like more control decks, but honestly, the deck feels more mid-rangey than control-y at this point, which I really like. It's a little more of a mid-range shell. And yeah, for the most part, this is very close to stock, what a lot of folks have been running on ladder, or not on ladder, like on leagues and stuff like that. I did change some of the numbers. I only have 3 Zur, but 4 Mistmoors, just that way I can have more of the token generation, and Zur is always really awkward in multiples, so kind of swapping that up. And then I also changed the mana base around a bit. 4 Cavern feels a little too aggressive, especially in a very light counterspell meta. So slimming down to 2, going up to the 4th of the Hushwood Verge, and then a 3rd Forest in comparison, which should help us consistently hit Hauntwoods and be able to cast Migration and Beanstalk at a good time. Because like realistically, you have kind of your green side of the deck and then your white side of the deck, and then you just have like a few blue cards, and Zur is your only black card. Going into your sideboard, very similar to what folks are working with. So 2 Smite, 2 Not On My Watch, and 2 Temp Lockdown for aggressive decks. 3 Paw Patch Formation is kind of a good catch-all against a lot of mid-rangey and aggro decks. Worst comes to worst, you're drawing a card and making a food. And then for the little bit like grindier matchups, we have both a Nissa Ascended Animist and a Doppelgang. Again, like, sometimes you're just going to need to go long, and these two provide a lot of value in those long games. And 1 Ghost Vacuum for the graveyard decks, even though we do just fine against graveyard decks with just how much exile we're running, it's good to just have 1 vacuum just in case. So, yeah, not really the longest intro. Don't need to explain too much. Deck's kind of a known quantity at this point. And yeah, I kind of want to wrap up this quick exploration into the ramp archetypes with the one that most people have been playing and been having reasonable success with. So, yeah. Before we head into the games, as always, like, share, sub, all that fun stuff down below. Helps us out, helps grow the channel, all that good stuff. Yeah. Nothing else to say outside of just, let's hit up the ladder and see how we're doing with those games. See you in a bit. Alright, Domain kind of ramp, honestly mostly just Domain. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we have our colors that we need to be able to cast our early spells. However, it's a very expensive binding, so realistically, Surveil on 1, then Get Lost, a big threat, and then Overlord, and then Zur animate Overlord probably, unless we need to remove something, in which case we'll do a Leyline Binding that turn. But yeah, pretty reasonable hand. We will be keeping this, but of course if they're gonna beat us down really quick, we might have some issues. Which, Gruul lands? Okay, so this is not aggro. This is probably Otters. Alright, so a third Verge. I don't think I need 5th land yet, so... a little awkward, but that's fine. Okay, Trainer to start. Invasion. Good lord, I've only found Verges. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay, so they're trying to find a hit. Okay, they have a Flood Caller. Gotcha. So I think I'm just gonna kill the talent right now before they can start looping it. We don't really have anything going on, so I think here we're still, like, I don't think they'll be able to combo off here. So let's just slam Overlord and yeah. Okay. So they are bushwhacking over here. Yeah, they're gonna transform the invasion. Cool. Okay, Song isn't very fun, but... Alright, so... Yeah, I think... So, we are kind of in an interesting situation. Actually, I think I just want to clear out the Otters. I can take 5, like, that's no big deal. Get rid of them. And now we are a little bit safer in case they are able to kind of get things set up. Alright, so we do have Vitality hitting the field. Yep, getting rid of it with Binding is really good here. So... Zur plus animate. Huh. I mean, yeah, it wasn't gonna kill it. Okay, cool. All right, so. Alright, this is an interesting matchup. Huh. Realistically, I don't even know how to sideboard for this. I know binding's important. I know... So, both of these, unfortunately, only deal with attacking creatures. I guess probably we want to just have, not on my watch... over a Sunfall and I guess a split up, because destroying doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this. Yeah, again, this is not one that I'm expecting to know how to play right off the bat. But, okay, cool. So we have 2 mana binding on turn 2. We don't have any major payoffs, but we do have 2 mana binding, which is really strong, and we have 2 overlords, so... And we also just have Herd Migration to gain some life and find an untapped land. Oh, and Speak of the Devil. Alright, so here... yeah, here we're definitely doing Portico first. We will keep the 4th land. We'll keep a Beans. The deck keeps giving us good cards. Gotta love it. Alright, so Trainer before doing anything. Finds a Beans. Alright. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're okay this turn, so we will definitely get this ready. I mean, what? I think we keep the land and just start holding up our interactive pieces until we know we can turn the corner. Sure. If that was their entire turn, then I'm very happy. So we're going to be doing Herd Migration plus Leyline Binding, most likely. Ironic, they don't even do anything that I'd want a binding here. Alright, what land? So we have 2 green, 3 white, 2 blue, and a single black. Like, that's exactly what we're looking for. Let's take the 3rd white, just because of how white heavy the deck is. I think we still impend here, just that way we can keep the Leyline Binding up. Sure. Impend again. I mean, they have done absolutely nothing here, so let's... Sure. I mean, if they just want to keep wasting removal on all of this, that's fine with me. Yep, this town. Sure. Let's go ahead and blow it up, so that way they don't get the value off of it. Cool. Yeah, I think I just hardcast here. We're only holding up Leyline Binding anyway. Like, even impending it, I'm not gonna play Xur here. It makes no sense. Alright, sweet. We already have 7. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll take the Storm Teacher's talent because then they can't buy back this town. Now they play the beans. Right, song. Okay, so they are, yeah, they're trying to unlock that, which is fine. So they are on the beatdown plan. Okay, so we have this. Then we also have the impending here. Let's get rid of that. We have removal now. What's great is that this is not a sorcery speed ability, so we can just do it when we want. And they are not in good shape. All right, talent. Yeah, we're definitely taking the hit. We don't want to just get sniped off by a random. I mean, what, we're one off of lethal? So if we do this, get lost this. Sure. Don't need that. Ooh, nice. Cool. Oh, they're just not even gonna bother. Yep. Sweet. Well, that feels good. Matchup I hate. We got it. It's Fox Jace. Look at him. Play first. Yeah, this is a hand. Yes, that is great removal. Alright, cool. So we have exactly what we want in our early turns. Just gonna be able to do exactly what we want. Okay, mono white caretakers. You got it. This is gonna be a long one. Second split up is a bit awkward, but let's just slam Overlord. Start ramping out. We may hang tight to the big Overlord. As long as we have plays, we might hang tight on the big Overlord until we okay. So we have beans. Alright, I'm okay with this. Sure. Impend. Alright. More beans. I think here we just play another Portico, because we'll only really ever need one black source, and we already have one in play. Yeah, oh, we could keep a Sunfall. Oh, excuse me. This is going to be long and annoying. At least so far they haven't presented any blue mana, so we don't think they have Jace in the sideboard, because Jace kind of just ruins us since we're going to go so long. I mean, sure. This could also just signify that they're just going to play a sweeper, but that's fine. Oh, second innocence. You got it. Ooh, Zer. All right. Let's just wait for them to try and yep. Now we kill this one. Now we pass. Sure, I'll gain some life. Thank you. They got a cake. Okay, so they're gonna soul partition their own thing, sure. Nice, second Sunfall. Alright, I think, yeah, we just pass, hold up activating, and get losting. And then next turn, Zer plus animate, most likely. Let's see what they decide to do. Alright, cute. Get your bunny. Deal damage. kill it. Yeah, and then we'll just play the big Overlord. Draw way too many cards here, which is kind of hilarious. Cool. I still get my card draw, friend, and I mean, actually, this is probably telling me they have a Sunfall in hand, so they're probably going to Sunfall after this, but that's fine. Alright. Don't need that. Yeah, we do this. I mean, friend. This might be one of those games where we just end up timing out, which is kind of hilarious and awkward. Nice. I'm assuming there's going to be a Get Lost in our future, or a Sunfall in our future, but Sunfall. Yeah, they're just double checking if they can sack the bunny to draw a card. Bye-bye. Okay, so here, I believe I just want to name Avatar. We'll do this. We'll do this. Do this. All of the value. And yeah, we'll see what they want to do. They have something for Xur. We will go ahead and animate Overlord right away, so that way we can have them. Cool. Caretakers. Sure, you may make a copy of something. Give me some cards. God, that's going to be funny next turn. Take the caretakers. Give you a map you have basically no use for outside of sacrificing it to Fountain Ports. Alright, so they have a Beza, which gives them a card and a treasure. Fine. They be diggin'. Okay, keeping a Sunfall on top, sure. So in that case, we're definitely not animating Leyline Binding here. take back-to-back herd migrations. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's go for another one. Cool. Alright, so for sure want these. We can probably just get rid of all the split ups. 4. We'll keep 1. Let's just get rid of the Hedge Maze because it's on untapped land. Or it's a tapped land. I mean, if you really wanna. Yeah, they definitely want the lay down arms here. Sure. Go ahead and kill it, that's fine. How many Zers have we seen? Alright, so we've only seen 1 Zer and we have 25 more cards. So we have 2 Zers left, which means that we have a reasonable chance at just finding and being able to get there pretty quickly. And we want to bait them to use the Sunfall at some point. I mean, I really like these time odds. I'm assuming they're either going to be making a treasure or sacking them. Yeah, they're going to sack a map for cards. Sure. Yep. Cool. Alright, so they have a 7/7, which is awkward, but we can deal with. Oh no. Okay, cool. So we have a Zur, pretty solid here. Um. I think we're definitely taking down the split up here. Yeesh. Alright, a Beza, sure. Mm-hmm.
This is our fight to win.
Let's kill her. They're holding on to something. Soul Partition. Cool. Alright, so they have 25 here. Let me think. Let me do some math. So 25, if we have... Okay, so 2, 4... 2, 4, 9, 15, 21, or 22. Oh shoot, everything else produces white. That's actually kind of insane. Alright, so we'll just draw some cards here. No big deal. Sacking a token to bring on your card. Ooh, binding is actually kind of massive here. Alright, now we just completely flip the script on the life totals. And from here we pass. Seems like they're out of answers. Sure. Huh. I am so happy we do not have what is it? Yep. Do the thing. I'm so happy we don't have I mean, I don't think that they survive this. They only have 4 blockers. We have a let me look. So they have 5 blockers, so they're blocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're taking 2, 4, 5, 9. Okay. Now we should be good. God, what a life total. Okay. So this is going to be hard, but this is a Doppelgang, Nissa, Paw Patch, Negate. We remove, Split Up, Trim on Sunfalls, Trim on Get Lost. I think weirdly enough, we do want to trim a Beanstalk just because of possibly drawing our deck out. Not great. Take out an Overlord. Maybe 3 Paw Patch is a little too much. That should be good. I may also just be overboarding, which, you know, for someone just trying the deck, makes sense to happen sometimes. Well, we have a way to scry into our 3rd green source, or our 2nd green source, and we have a lot of action, so we'll keep Zer. I don't think we need Leyline Binding right now. Second Zer. Yeah, we'll keep that. Also keep that. I think we just binding here. Get rid of the innocence right away. Number 2. Cool. Let's just impend here. Having double Zer is also kind of huge, so can't complain about that. They're holding back. Let's beans first. See what we grab off the top. Sure. I'll take a second one. Okay, So if we find untapped land off the top, we have Zur, animate both, double attack. Not bad. Okay, so we do not have that, but that's okay. Let's just cycle the Paw Patch. Beautiful. I think we just hold up our interaction. I'll negate that. I really want to Mistmoors here. Cool. Beautiful. Double ramp. As long as we deal damage, we save ourselves. And yeah, they're going to sack it so I don't gain life, but I did gain 5, so I go up to 12, which is pretty good. We have so much life here. Not to mention we have just backup Zur plus binding here. No blocks. You're gonna Sunfall. You're gonna Sunfall with that as a creature. Read like a book. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 mana. I don't know if I want to... Yeah. I don't think I want to put you in the line, on the line yet. I think I want to just... Sure. Make each of them one bigger. So now we're holding up... We're holding up a lot of damage for next turn, which is really cool. And we have multiple removal spells. Sure. Let's see what they decide to do. Yep. Beautiful. Now they are out of cards. Here we Zur. And very much turn the game. We have a get lost if they want to do anything funny. We also have the Hauntwoods that's going to come down. See if they have anything. They only have 2 cards in hand. Beza, you got it. Full Beza, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. They only have 2 mana left. Destroy that. Again, I like this. Just stay safe. We can always animate them at instant speed. A lot of life. They don't have anything right now. Sure. I mean, are you gonna sack? Probably. So what, 1, 2. They won't even have enough to. Take the one that doesn't make creatures here. Caretakers is not a sweeper, so we know for sure that they're not drawing one next turn. Alright. Fine with me. Still got a lot of life here. Sure. That's GG. Nice. Cool. All right. Is that 2 games so far? Probably. Good lord. All right. Another one coming. On the play again. Wow. Just wow. If I'm not being attacked, I win the game, basically. I mean, they have a bunch of, like, Sarah, Wandering Emperor. I'm assuming this is probably, like, some sort of a white weenie player or control player. Yeah. But yeah, assuming we draw fourth land, hopefully untapped, we can go. I mean, obviously you go turn 1, surveil. Don't want second Beanstalk, honestly. I really want to find the land. There we go. That's it. Okay, Soul Partition, sure. Not nearly as strong. We're not going to be drawing nearly as many cards, but we're going to have... We do have the Zur curve, and we're going to have 1 mana Leyline Bindings for the rest of the game, which is really strong. Actually... So instead of the Zur curve, let's do this. Draw to get rid of the Innocence. And next turn we can name Wizard, which is really good. And start smashing with a lot. Okay. Archangel.
This fight ends now. Form up on me.
Yeah, let's do Wizard. Animate here. Alright, they block. Now, if they end up sweeping, we have plenty of mana. We have the Get Lost for that. We still keep the Innocence tucked away. Yeah, Sunfall.
We fight together.
Alright, we get rid of that.
I must leave, but I believe you can win.
Let's impend both. I think we want to ditch Archive. Yeah, just keep them hidden. Sick. Now we have all the mana in the world. Can just hang on while they do this and dirtle around with kind of their small bally stuff. I wonder, are they going to keep the Sunfall? Interesting. It seems like they're keeping the Sunfall. I guess that's actually kind of impressive that they were able to sniff out the migration. But alright, Beza gets in the card. Now they're just gonna map again. Oh, Get Lost. I'm sure they want that for their binding, don't they? No, they don't. Interesting. Yeah. Force them to use it. Cool. And they got nothing out of it. And now we have... Let's just play you. I don't want this. Pass turn. I mean, what? Did we forced them to Sunfall twice so far? Let's just cast it. Alright. Discard that. Mm-hmm. And we'll pass from there. That completely cleared the board for these two to go to town, so yeah, next turn we're swinging for 18. They could have the third one, but, I mean, if they do, they do. Sure, Virtue. Nice. Alright, so... yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, just trim things down and add more long game interactive pieces as before. All right. Sure. We know the match is going to go on for a while, so having the 2 Floodpits in the opener is really nice. We now have perfect mana for binding. Oh, good. I'll keep taking the really solid cards here. Can't complain. Yep. Put down a 2/2. Good for you. Caretakers. Binding the caretakers. Get lost. Name avatar. I think I just want to pass. I don't want to play into anything. Alright, now we're just gonna cast the creature side of them. We like to see a Sunfall here. I think we just drop that because we also have we have our curve ready, and Sunfall is kind of just like a backup plan in case they end up doing something crazy. Cool. Oh, they found their fountain fort. Oh, nice. Alright. Go ahead and reset the board. Their Overlord's going to be ticking down for a bit, but it's not really going to do much. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, you found a Caretakers. Good for you. Beans! And let's just play Floodpits. Alright, cool. Don't need second negate. I'm not holding up any mana here. So, yeah. Assuming, yeah, they're just gonna copy the fish, get their card. Alright. Let's just move straight to combat, see if they do anything. Ooh, I like split up here, actually. Destroy all untapped creatures, please. Then here, we're gonna wait for them to make a fish, and we'll just destroy the talent. I do not mind the Overlord animating. It's like... Yep. Nothing for you. Okay. Let's impend them both. And now we have enough mana held up for a negate. And next turn we just animate everything and attack. We'll negate it. Okay, so flying first strike lifelink, they're going to be able to give that to the Overlord. Oh, no. What? Take... Sure? Put a 5. Yeah, discard the land. Is there an effective 15? I'm at an effective 23. This just telling me they have a Sunfall coming. So I'm more than happy to block each of them. Mm-hmm. All right. Beans. We have... Yeah, we'll keep mana up. Just continue to put a lethal board every turn for the next bit. Mm-hmm. Nice. Innocence. Let's get rid of that. Let's just play you. Ooh, that's also good. Let's just pass turn. If they don't blow it up, I mean, Nissa's actually just gonna win the game, which is pretty sick. Lay down. Let me count how many forests I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 forests. So all of my dudes are gonna get +6/+6. Trying to think. No blocks. Alright, well, we know they have something, so... Cast another one. I mean, I'm gonna play scared because I don't know what they could have. So continue to do this. Now we have 8 in the air, so just the 8 in the air is probably good enough. Fine with me. Innocence. to the bottom. No blocks. Okay, so now we have 4 creatures. I mean, what spells do they have that are instants? I mean, it's just really get lost. They're at 6. I have... Yep. They don't have counter magic, so I can just cleanly land this.
What's will happen now? I failed to harness the power of unity.
This is a closer. Hella good card. Oh boy. Okay, 3 for 3. Nick Master. Spicy name. Alright. Alright, let's try and get a land. It's not a land. Alright, I am gonna see 3 more cards very quickly. Huh. I mean, they are completely out of cards. Gotcha. Okay, so they have a fully powered up Kellen. Interesting. I think Hauntwoods. So I'm taking 6. They have 2, 8, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm at 14. Actually, no, they just sack it. Everything gets... Oh, just legends, so it's the same amount of damage. I still think that's the correct play. I think we go to 1. I don't think I'm winning this. This is way too fast. Yeah. Yes, this is Xaxes. Alright. Well, that was really fast. So, lockdown, not on my watch. Smite. Get rid of a binding. Azer, one of each Overlord? And a Beans? Yeah, that's probably good. Literally just shave on our main game plan and go into hyper control. Makes sense. What the heck is this deck? That's wild. Just like a bunch of one-drop legends. Spicy. Excuse me. Though they were able to dump their hand on turn 2, I don't think that that's normal for the deck. Like, if it can do that consistently, that's impressive. Alright. I'll take the play. This has tons of removal. Just like, this is the removal hand, so we'll take it. They're mulliganing, which is even better for us. So they're on a 5. We'll keep removal. Elf. Always kill the elf right away. Alright, so, I mean, if they dump their hand next turn, we have a Sunfall, so that's all I care about. They can't kill us and do something really powerful, which is good. And if they don't gunk up the board, then we're almost definitely going to be doing the... Blue. Alright, cool. I think we still just take the 2-for-1 here. Now we're just mono removal, which is fine. Probably blows up the Hauntwoods, yep. Fine with me. You want to trade? Cool. Longer the game goes, the better it is for me. Yep. Let's get rid of Kellen here. Sheru and Hazoret. Spicy. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, we'll just let them cast it and then sure. Get rid of it. Exile that. Would you like to give me a card? Probably not, but you can. We'll just impend. Now we have a clock. They've already been through 2 Lorens, which probably is good for us. We're definitely holding on to that until we get land number 7, because then we just have an instant board and probably win from there. That's going in the graveyard. Lethal? Yeah, I have lethal? Oops. So sorry about that, folks. Doesn't have indestructible, which is good for us. They cast it. They probably grab the Cheru and Hazard it. I mean, you're dead. You need to block at least 2 of them. Destroy all untapped creatures. Nice. Cool. Alright, now that we know what we're up against, and that worked out just fine, so we'll go again. On the draw might be a bit of a different story, but we'll just go again. Also, honestly, was like that the first, like, game we lost? Like, obviously we've won all the matches, but yeah, I think we've just straight 2-0'd. Damn. Can't complain about that. Alright, McMaster, what do you got for me? No. Keep this hand off the back of just removal, and hopefully we'll be able to cast this. Binding's gonna be too expensive. I mean, all you can do is play red spells, yeah. Rona, sure. Ooh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Take that. Alright, let's play the beans. Cool. Alright, they have a lot of mana this turn. If they find the relic, they're probably in good shape. But it seems like they're just flooded right now. Ah, Jiru and Hazoret, sure. Ah, we're just in a Traxa deck here, aren't we? Damn. Only 3 spells, but one of them is another Atraxa, which is kind of nuts. Huh. So they're going to be able to fight and hit for a reasonable amount. Okay, so we impend here. So they're gonna use Atraxa to fight one. So I'm taking 5. Yeah, I'm probably... Probably not doing so hot here, but we'll see if we can survive this onslaught. I think they win this. I mean, honestly, with a deck like this, like, by all means, you win the game. I'm assuming they're just trying to find double removal, so that way they can just kill me this turn, because they just need 2 creatures to get through. Or these 2 creatures to get through, and they got it. Alright, Lauren. Are you still digging for a second removal? Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I go to 3 if they can't remove it, which I still think isn't good enough, but... Actually, yeah, I don't think I have this at all. So... Alright, one more. Let's see if we can get it. Alright, so we have Verge into Migration. As long as we get another land drop, we can Mistmoors and probably Binding Sunfall. Yeah. Not the best hand, but feels keepable. That just made it all the better. It's unfortunate that we can't afford a Beanstalk here. Oh, I meant to get white, but that's fine. Alright, Annex, sure. Yeah, we'll keep that. Alright, they activate Sanctuary. No, they just play second Annex. That's fine. Always block. Pass turn. Mm-hmm. Nope, sorry about that, folks. I wonder what they're gonna do here. Bloodletter, sure. Put me to 2. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna gain 12 here. The turn the corner that this deck offers is so good. Okay, that also just straight kills me. They had double Bloodletter. That's kind of nuts. All right, so this is a Paw Patch game, a Nissa game, and a Smite game. Cards we don't like as much here are Mistmoors, Split Up. You can go down a Sunfall. Go down and get lost. Yep. Cool. All right. I mean, Hauntwoods and I'm sure. Not interactive, but strong. Hedge Maze. Don't need another land. Didn't I just say we didn't need another land? This is a game where I think we just go straight into herd migration. Sure. If they want to take herd migration, that's fine. Most likely next turn we are playing the Archive. Trying to find some interaction. Slam Annex makes sense. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see what they try and do to us this turn. Yeah, hit me, that's fine, I don't care. Congrats, you did it, boss. Cool. Blow her up. Go to my turn. Let's name Avatar. And pass turn again. If they don't give us anything to do here. Grab that. Grab that. Sucks that we don't have anything, but hey, like, their bat did nothing. Hard cast. Now we have 2 Hauntwoods off of Impending. I mean, no, I'm gonna block. I mean, this is exactly what you expect to happen when you don't have a draw engine. Like, they have a bunch of cards and kind of in this weird spot. What is great is that we do have blockers for days, and their slasher is not coming back for a couple turns. They are taking their sweet time thinking through this. I mean, what? I haven't really had much going on, so... Yeah, I've only been 15 cards in. Ooh! Withering Torment, sure. Annex, you got it. So what? Brings them to 14. It's not like I'm getting through anyway. So I go to 12. They're at 16. Oh, beautiful. Solve a blocker. I mean, I am dead to removal spell plus second bloodletter, but the likelihood of them having that's pretty low. Slasher number 2. Good lord. It is the end of the year 6 season, so, you know, sometimes you're going to get a little sniffle and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I get there, but I think maybe? You definitely have to block here because I get way too low. They go up to 12. They're forced to block. Okay, they got me. It is what it is. That was unfortunate. Alright, back for the wrap-up, and I mean, easily this has been our best performing ramp deck. Definitely think just the combination of being able to slam a Zur down when you have a bunch of just random enchantments scattered around, and then just animating all of them and swinging for a bunch of damage out of nowhere. That kind of power is a very, very good way to completely transform a game on its head, especially since it's giving you lifelink. So as long as you're not dead, you can usually completely stabilize and turn the corner by that point. You have honestly like really good removal and Get Lost in Leyline Binding, as well as a couple sweepers in the main deck. Split Up honestly feels like the right main deck sweeper. I like how it kind of plays into a lot of the different archetypes right now, given that Temp Lockdown's really only for like the hyper aggro and go wide. This one's a lot better for just general purpose. Sunfall is of course spectacular. The Herd Migration has come in handy. And yeah, just like Overlords, these 11 cards, they do so much. The Overlord package on their own are the reason why Go big decks, like big creature decks, exist right now. Because for Domain you have this, for the Gruul ramp deck that's trying to usually combo a Smuggler Surprise, you have the red one, just deals a bunch of damage. And then all the Reanimator decks are hinging off the back of the black Overlord to be able to fill their graveyard, grab back some utility creatures while also putting like Valgavoth and stuff like that in the graveyard. So I really like just what these cards are doing in the meta. They're allowing you to play really big creatures, whether it's ramping into them or being able to just reanimate them. And speak of which, I think we're going to be doing Reanimator next. I've seen some pretty spicy Dimir lists running around. I saw a mono black list that was interesting. Of course, the Orzhov is where they were pigeonholing most folks towards. And there's also a Rakdos one and some 3-color. Like, there's a bunch of reanimator archetypes, so I'm going to try and find what I think are kind of the big focus point archetypes, and I'll go ahead and start work on those, see if I like them as well. I already have a Dimir one put together, and Dimir's kind of where I want to start, just because the color combo is so good right now. Yeah. Without much else, again, thanks for stopping by, watching the video with me. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Enjoyed some good old domain gameplay. But yeah. Before we head out, please like, share, sub, all that fun stuff. Comment if you want to start the conversation. Be super great. And yeah, hopefully getting 100 very soon. Until next time, thanks for watching.